to see her walking to the chapel with the hardest featured man in Pedro. And nobody says all I have to say when you do your board and you make me know the day. You like to turn out the end and look me up the way because the most you like to pray the Pedro. Anybody know? I ain't leaving nowhere. Today you want to ride away. I ain't leaving nowhere. You shouldn't say about the number like to pray the Pedro. One more time. I ain't leaving nowhere. Can't go away. Today you want to ride away. I ain't leaving. There's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petra. Thank you very much. And let's hear it for the band here who that was a world premiere, ladies and gentlemen, with this particular lineup.
Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for an absolute amazing turnout for the parade. Myself and Brian Mostyn and Fionnuala Maxwell, who work on this project, were saying we'll be doing really well if there's 20 at the parade. So, and we would have been really optimistic and happy with 20, so we were just blown away by the crowd that showed up. So thanks so much everybody. I think you deserve a big clap and a cheer for your efforts. Lead up to tonight, I'm sure lots of you are in the WhatsApp groups and your head is wrecked from me constantly making sure that you'd be here tonight. But I want to thank you because everybody that I was talking to in the farmers market in Carrick and all across Leitrim, everybody kept saying, I'm not coming to the party because I just grew seed, or I'm not coming to the party, I only made a hat. But collectively, everybody just did something. There's very few people here in the room who did everything from grow the seed right through to the mumming at the end. So this is what happens when the community get together and do tiny jobs together. It turns into one massive thing, so thank you. Also I have to thank Sarah Malone, our Leitrim Heritage Officer, who does amazing work in our county. And if it wasn't for her and the funding that she got for us from Leitrim County Council and the Heritage Council of Ireland, we wouldn't be here tonight, so thank you, Sarah. I'm hoping in spring, maybe at the end of March, early April, we'll have seed again to distribute all across Leitrim and start this all over again. So I hope that you'll all be growing come springtime. Also, just thanks to Brian and Fionnuala as well, who they're equally, everybody says, oh well done Edwina, but I'm just the person who's shouting at everyone all the time. They are the really hard workers behind it all as well. So thanks Brian and Fionnuala. Later on in the night, we're going to do the Mummers Play. So the Mummers Play was something that was done in the houses when the mummers were travelling around at Christmas time. They'd knock on their door and be invited in and perform the Mummers Play. So over 2020 and 2021, myself and Brian and Fionnuala were travelling around during COVID times to elderly people's homes or people that really needed a visit. And from this then we looked at the Mummers Play structure and we wrote a new Mummers Play based on our time travelling around Leitrim. So we'll be performing that later with a few guest performers as well. And they told me to make sure I tell you, this is our first time doing it and we haven't rehearsed it. Have patience for us. But in the meantime, I'm going to get everybody up dancing and we're going to do the Siege of Venice. And that means 4 facing 4. So everybody up. Gurmid Maigov.
Room, room, ye Leitrim boys. Give us room to rise. Where the tune to step in the summer too at this Christmas time. From Hartley Bridge to the Butteshy Moor, from the high hills of Steinmartin, Honeybed and Ahamore, around by Crickeen and Anamadoo, we've travelled these roads to bring good cheer to you. And if you don't believe a word I say, enter in Jack Straw, he'll lead the way.
Here comes I, Jack Straw. Oh, what I heard and what I saw. All the characters we did meet. Kay Reynolds danced around her street. Peter Devine sat in his boot. Charlie Cox played the flute. Lovely Leitrim for lovely Tom Byrne. For the divilment, Mrs. Fox did yearn. Patsy Guckian, fiddle in hand, Gabriel Moran danced to beat the band. James Ginty told his local scale, JP McGann's dog on me tail. Liam Degnan sang from his tractor and trailer. Play it there, Katie, shouted Elsie Taylor.
We go dancing?
Yeah.
Right.
Read.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys.
goodbye. Fred Gill was up for a bit of a hoolie. Well, you're only mighty, said Fred Gallooly. And if you don't believe a word I say, enter little Jerry Moran. He'll clear the way.
Here comes I, little Jerry Morton, stuck in Ashland with the asses rolling. Am I big Jerry or little Jerry? What is it to you? Have ye no day job, or is this all ye do? Who sent you here or told ye I sing? Was it Shinchin McNabola or Bernard Wynne? Another tune for the road, give me one. Frig off, says I, there's work to be done. And if you don't believe a word I say, enter Miss Morton, she'll clear the way.
Here comes I, the smiling Miss Morton. Never mind little Jerry, sure he's only a sportin'. When the days were long and the colours were few, I'd make do with a tune or two. And Liam Taylor was glad of the chance to have a wee little song and a wee little dance. And who would have thought that the world would stand still because of this villain that made us so ill? And if you don't believe a word I say, enter COVID, the splutterer, to spoil our day.
Here am I, COVID the Great. Are we having a party, or I hope I'm not late? I've been to China. Expenses all paid. My next big trip is the Patrick's Day Parade. I've had wakes. I've had meetings in Paris, and then I've had a VIP COVID party at number 10. So I will leave you, and I love you, and go on, let you happy. Because the whole world loves me, I am so infectious. And if you don't believe a word that I say, well, enter Big Head Boris and he'll show you the way.
God damn. Here comes I, big head, little wit. Not doing too well by the bug I've been bit. Wear your mask like a good boy and play by the book. You and your COVID, well, I couldn't give a shoot. If it's not my ass, it's my elbow. This dose is a whore. Oh, my head. Has anyone got the cure?
Here comes I, Dr. Dolan, and my fine white horse. I cure the plague within, the plague without, and the COVID too without any doubt. The cure. Take John Jarrett's, I have to read the menu. It's very long. I won't make that long now. Take John Jarrett's plum pudding, a bunach of oats, straight through the eye of Nanny Pat's needle, you know her, and passed 3 times under 3 goats. Not finished yet. 2 cabbages, fresh from Bertie and Nelson, boxed in made in Balnawing. You know what they do? Colcannon stirred by the seventh son, and the hair of a biddy boy on the first day of spring. Thanks very much. Now, douse the whole lot with water from Drum the Dubber, Drum Liffin, Drum Rahal, and Mohill and Mila. That fellow's from Drum Mohill and Mila. Listrum Farna Ahmadu, Anna Bradigan, Anna Celery, Corna Mochla, and Batter My Shoe. Crickin, Corsheen, Koresh, Corley. That's the one from all these places, it's a long menu. Sorry, Efferna, Fairgrim, Lishnagay, and then throw the whole, the lot into that.
I've been away a while, and now I've returned. And this is the lesson that I have learned. We can all work hard, put more money on the card, spending every goddamn hour trying to buy more power. So on this night, please do me a favor. Slow down and make time for friends and neighbors. You never know when someone needs a friendly word, or just a wave, a nod, or a story to be heard. So remember my words and plan a visit or two, for community is future, and the future is you.
We didn't come to your door to beg or to borrow. We came to your door to drive away all sorrow. With a song, a tune, a dance and good cheer. And we wish you all well for the coming year.